What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Astell Kern UW100MKII earbuds. Let me show you those again. Their next opponent will be one of my sleepers. Very great. I can't wait to see how they match up. These will be the Noble FoKus Mystiques. Now I really can't wait to see how this goes, how this ends. I'm having a lot of fun already, so let's get to it. All right, we are back in. For those who want to see the price, specs and app breakdown for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below for the unboxings for both of these products. That way you can go ahead and check out those videos and then come on back and join us for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and take one of each of these out. Let's go ahead and pull. Okay, and we can compare them. Both are of the in-ear style. As you can see, both take a very different but also unique takes on in-ear style earbud. As you can see, let's go ahead and take a look at the Noble FoKus Mystiques. As you can see, they have that almost like that IEM style. There's molded, looks almost like it looks very similar to an IEM. I love the touch control plate right here. I love how it looks, got that marble type look to it. The Noble logo here and name there. Again, very light earbud. You know, as far as weight wise, bit of a chunky one. May stick out a little bit, as you can see there. Well, again, very light. Earbud all the way around. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Astell Kern M100M Mark IIs. This is what I'm gonna call them, the Mark IIs. Again, that got that pentagon shape. I love the design of the touch control, or the touchpad rather. Again, another chunky earbud, as you can see, sticks out pretty far, so will stick out of your ear just a bit. Just so warned, if you like, have them on, you're listening to something, you want to take your shirt off, sweater off, or something, you want to be mindful of how far out these guys protrude. Again, for the size, very light. The weight distribution is is fantastic. I see, you can tell, as you can see rather, I put in the CP 360 ear tip from SpinFit, so these guys are going to stay with me. Again, a very comfortable earbuds, the both of them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pull my phone out and I'll show you how these both look in the ear. All right, and here we are. We've got the Noble FoKus Mystique. Let me zoom in a little bit more. As you can see, they take up just about all of the ear well, like your typical IEM would. Nice ergonomics to it. Very comfortable. Got the almost like a teardrop shape to it when you put it in your ear. That's what that reminds me of. But then, of course, with the proper ear tip, you can get a great seal and everything like that. And you have a very nice size touch control surface to actuate any type of functionality. Again, very light earbud to wear long term. I've listened to these at work on several occasions and never had any problems with ear fatigue. And here we are with the Mark IIs. As you can see, that pentagon shape. Just weirdly just fits my ear perfectly. As you can see, all the corners hit, all the sides rather, hit my ear canal or the cartilage around my ear perfectly. I'm sorry I knocked the camera there. But it just fits, and it's weird how it works, but their ergonomics department, they're well done, because it fits just perfectly, just how it is. Again, you got that nice size touch surface there that does allow you to actuate functionality with no issues there. And again, I get a great seal. Very light earbud in the ear, a little bulky, but not a problem for long-term use. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue our comparison testing.
This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Noble FoKus Mystique earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in with a sound test. We're going to start off with the Noble FoKus Mystique. As you can see, we are in the app. So what we're going to go ahead and switch over to the EQ settings. As you can see, there is my settings there. All right, so again, full disclosure, there was a small update. I did have to run for the FoKus Mystiques. Nothing major. They didn't note anything as far as the change log, so, but I just wanted to keep it 100. There was a small update, and I ran it for these guys. So let's go ahead. We're going to see if we can get this split into split screen. I'm going to pull up our music. All right. Yeah, I was rocking Kenny G earlier. I was in my feels. No, I really like that song. But let's go ahead and make sure we add our optimal listening music before we get into our first song. All right, I think we're there. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into Old Money. Let's go. All right, right off the bat, very bright sound, very clean, very clear. Again, there is no sub-bass rumble of the cello here, so it's aimed more towards the mids and highs. Now we're gonna get the string instruments in. Again, the sub bass is missing from the cello, but again, it looks like it's leaning more to the mids and highs. I can actually turn this down one notch, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. Again, still very bright sound. Very clear, the vocals are crystal clear on this. Very clean sounding. Now here comes the chorus. Again, crystal clear, nice. The soundstage didn't widen as much, mainly because it seemed like it was already at its limit, but it's still vocals very clear. Whoops. Again, vocals very clear on that one. Again, very loud, very high natural volume for these earbuds. Just the bass was going out of the out of the cello. Even that sub bass rumble was going. So let's go ahead, U and that. Let's go to E40. Here we go. All right. Now we got a little bit of a bass punch. Sub bass rumble. It hits and then disappears just as quick. Again, it's focusing more on the mids and highs than giving you that bass sub bass rumble. Again, vocals crystal clear. That natural volume has got it nice and bright. All right. And surprisingly, these don't have that tinny sound to them, surprisingly enough, because of the way it's leaning more to the mids and highs. Excuse me. All right, now we got E40 coming in. Let's see how he sounds. Again, crystal clear. The vocals, no kidding. All right, again, very clean. You could definitely, these are definitely more for that. You know what? I'm gonna freeze on mentioning that until the end. So let's go ahead and go to our next song. Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in that for right now and come back to it. All right, let's go into Going Home. Again, nice bright sound. Bass not there in this song, which is a shame. Again, now the lead saxophone has that nice, it has that piercing sound. I like it, but the bass is from the drums and the keyboard is at the detriment of it. So again, here comes that high note. Oh, very, very nice, very sharp. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. I mean, just a crystal clear sound. But again, even with my EQ settings, we're missing. We're missing everything. Even that. That didn't even help. Again, just seemed to just completely do away with the bass on that song. They did the same thing with the first song. Got a little bit of bass because of the heavy bass on the TE40 song. It was there, but then again, like I said, the bass hit. You had the bass knock, the sub bass rumble hit and dissipated just that quickly, so you really couldn't enjoy it. It was a nice sound. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not. I mean, I just wish there were more of a balance between them. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out. We're going to put the Mark IIs in through the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Mark IIs all paired up and in the ear. What we're going to do now, as you can see, we're in the app, so we're going to go ahead and turn off ambient mode. All right. Got the notification ambience turned off. It gives me that passive noise canceling. You can definitely tell the difference in sound. So we're going to pull up my EQ settings. Let me go ahead in case you guys want to pause it and try it out there. There it is. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, because we can't split screen with this app, we got our music in the pop-up window. So we'll go ahead and do that there. We got Old Money already queued up. Let's make sure we're in our optimal listening level. All right, we're there. Okay, let's go. All right, again, nice clean vocals, nice bright sound. Let me put that down a notch. There we go. All right, again, very crystal clear sound. You got the crispness of the keys from the piano and the vocalist. Nice and balanced, nice balance between the two. Now here we come with the rest of the string instruments. All right, you got the sub bass from the cello. It widens, the soundstage widens out. Very nicely sounding so far. Again, all right, very clean. All right. Now you're getting a little tinny when it comes to the enunciation with the S's and everything. Sound a little bit tinny, but not bad. All right, now we got the chorus coming in. All right, nice. Again, nice sound stage. Feels like I got music on this side of me as well as this side. So I'm getting the lead singer this way, the chorus this way. So I'm getting it all at once. Sounds very clean. All right, nicely done there. Like I said, a little tinny when it started the enunciation of like the S's and the C's and everything like that. But other than that, there you go. I just wanted to point that out. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go ahead and get into T-Pain. Let's go. Or E40 with T-Pain. Alrighty, you can definitely tell the difference in the songs. The bass does hit, the sub bass rumble already. You can tell it dissipates slowly. Sounds good. Now again, this is with my settings here. I'm getting a little bit of that tinny sound with the auto tunes. You can definitely pick that up on here. But again, that bass is hitting. It's a good sound. That tinniness is just jumping out at me now. But again, other than that, you can hear every lyric that they're saying. Now here comes E40. Now that tinniness disappeared. E40 sounds nice and clean, crisp, clear. Very nice. I love it. All right, very good sounding. Again, the bass hit, really enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and get into our final song. Oh, overshot it. There we go. All right, now this is Going Home by Kenny G, in case you're wondering. Liked how this started, nice warm, got the sub bass with the keyboard, the drums. Here we go. Now the lead saxophone is in. Nice and crisp. Yes, very, very, very nice. Okay, again, that tinniness that I was hearing is now gone, which is kind of weird. I think I would expect it with the saxophone here, but no, it's not there. All right, it sounds good. Here comes a high note. Yes, fantastic sound. Now we got the rest of the band joining in. Soundstage opens up. Nice warm sound in comparison, with a great sound nonetheless. And I love how it just all comes together. All right, very nice sound on that song from the Mark IIs. You know what? I'm going to save it to the end. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get it cleaned up, and then I'm going to come back with my final thoughts on this episode number 2 of the Gauntlet Series for the Astell Kern Mark IIs. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on episode 2 of the Gauntlet Series for the Astell Kern UW100 Mark II earbuds, and their opponent in this episode is the Noble FoKus Mystique. And I have to admit, this has been apples to oranges, if I can use an analogy. Let's go ahead and talk about the FoKus Mystiques first. Again, as I mentioned during the sound test, the bass, even with my settings, the bass definitely was not there, unless it was forced to be there, like on the E40 song, because the bass hit was so heavy there. Again, but it hit and just quit just as fast. Even with the sub bass, it was there, then it was gone, which is a real shame when you talk about these earbuds, because of the vocals being so crisp and so clean and so clear. If you had that balance, they would be fantastic. But these lean more towards the mids and highs, to the detriment of the low end, which is a shame. But as far as the mids and highs, crystal clear. Some of the clearest sounding earbuds that I have. It's just too bad that they sacrificed the bass in order to get there. Even with my EQ settings set, it didn't change a thing. All right, so then, other than that, very nice earbud to wear. I just wish they did something more with the bass. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the 100 Mark IIs. In comparison to the Mystiques, much warmer sound, not as loud naturally. Didn't have as bright a sound as the Mystiques, but still a very pleasant listen. And like I said, very warm. You got crystal clear vocals in the first and second songs. The instruments were nice and crisp. Sound stages were nice and wide on the first and third song. The bass hit hard on the, in comparison, it hit hard on the second song. Sub bass did not dissipate too quickly, which I liked. And again, vocals very crystal clear on the second and third song. Well, the second and first and second song. Listen at me, oh my goodness. The first and second song. And of course, with the instruments on the third song. Let me back up. There was some tinniness on the second song. I did mention that, but it kind of dissipated on the third song. Which I would expect it. I was expecting the tinniness to continue, but no, not even with the saxophone. It seemed to have disappeared. I like that. Very comfortable. Very comfortable listening. The instruments, the lead saxophone was nice and crisp, and it hit all the notes it needed to. That high note, just as crisp as I like. Just as crisp, not as piercing as I like, but just a very crisp sound. I enjoyed it all the way through. A very comfortable listen. All right, again, now not again, but I'm getting tired. I'm sorry, guys and girls, but now here he comes. Between these two, which one would I go with? If I had to pick between the two, easily it would be the AK UW100 Mark IIs. It was just an overall better sound to me. Great bass. Good clear vocals, nice warm sound. I just like I said, nice volume. Okay, nice natural volume with them. I definitely would have to go with these guys in this one. Let's not knock the Mystiques though. They are good for, these are geared mainly for the IEM crowd, the audiophile crowd, who likes that purity and the mids and highs and everything. These are the ones for you, I have to admit. Just a nice sound though. They do sound fantastic. I'm not even gonna lie. The vocals and everything just marvelous. I just wish they put a little bit more emphasis on bass in these guys, in my opinion. All right, but again, the winner of this episode will be the Mark IIs. And this has been the Gauntlet Series episode 2 for the Astell Kern AK UW100 Mark IIs and their opponents, the Noble FoKus Mystiques. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to join me as I continue to do the Gauntlet Series for these guys as well as other earbuds, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when these videos and others drop. And please make sure you hit the like button. The likes get me more, algorithm gets these videos out. A lot more people can see the work that we put in. And I mean me and you, because me doing it, you watching it, it's a joint effort. So that way we can go ahead and get our likes up. That way we can start getting more more products in for more content, more challenges, and so on and so forth. Go ahead and hit that like button. I really appreciate you guys. And subscribe. I know a lot of guys and girls don't watch but don't subscribe. I appreciate the looks. I appreciate the eyeball, the views, but come on and subscribe and join the team, join the family, and we can all have fun with this. All right, again, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. The Mark IIs get the win, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.